think Marvel Crisis Protocol's got a bit of a multiverse problem considering they have 4 Peter Parkers in their game already. Core set, Rivals panel, Amazing Spider-Man, and now a new core set with another Spider-Man. It's a lot. Now, unfortunately, my Asmodee rep said I won't be getting a Earth's Mightiest core set early. Oh well, no big deal. I do have a Spider-Man to paint, though, that can get you on your way to painting yours when your new core set arrives. Let's do it. First thing we're going to do is give this guy a spray of white all over. Then we are going to take some deep red here, and this is going to go all over his red spots. Now, apparently I didn't film painting the top parts, so you're just getting the boot. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. I got confused. Now we're going to take some Ducat blue, and this is going over, yep, you guessed it, all of the blue spots. So legs, arms, underarms, all that stuff. Everywhere that should be blue. Now we're going to take some red tone with just a drop of Express Medium, and this is going all over the red areas that we painted. Now we're going to take some blue tone, and this is going to go over, yep, all of the blue areas that we painted. Pretty simple so far. It remains pretty simple. He's not that hard to paint. Now we're going to move back to our deep red, and we are going to start highlighting up all of that red. So luckily everything's in little tiny squares for us, so we kind of just have to go in and paint the squares. So leave all that red tone in the recesses and just bring all that red up. And any spot you mess up, you can easily just put some more red tone on it and start again. It's not that big of a deal because you can correct any mistake. Now we're going to take some Amaranth red, and we're going to just do all that red up again. So we're just leaving a little bit of that deep red that we did and just kind of poking our highlights up on these little squares. Again, take your time, just go through and get every little spot you can. And if you make a mistake, again, deep red, red tone, deep red, Amaranth red. It's not that hard to fix. Now we're going to take some magic blue here, and we are just going to bring up the blue now. So again, any mistakes you make, just put on some Ducat blue, put on some blue tone, and then put on this magic blue. You can fix all these mistakes. Really simple way to get all this done. Now we're going to add some Ducat blue into our magic blue there, and we're going to do up a second highlight. So we're just going to get all those raised areas. So we're going to leave a little bit of that magic blue and just slowly bring up this color, staying away from the recesses and just putting it a little bit above that magic blue we just did. And this is now going to be just the straight Ducat blue. So this is the last and final layer highlight out that we're doing, and just go through and take care of it like we have been. Next, we're taking some Black Legion here. Now, we want to be careful. We're going to do around his eyes. We're going to do the symbol on his chest and also the lining on the red parts of his costume. So around his belt, his boots, his gloves, everything here. So just be careful. Take your time. Go through and get all that like little beading. I guess it's like a bead. I don't know. Trim. It's trim. Get the trim. Now let's take some wolf gray here and let's just do the lenses of his eyes. Now let's take some dead white and just get a little bit higher of a highlight up on his eyes here. Now let's take some battleship gray and this is just going to go all over his webbing. Now we're going to take some Fire Giant Orange and some Maize Yellow and we're going to do the explosion here. So we're just going to put on a bunch of this Maize Yellow and then in the cracks and recesses and closer to the bottom we're going to start adding in our Fire Giant Orange. We're just going to want to put this on in different areas and mix it in with the Maize Yellow. So we want to make sure that Maize Yellow is still wet as we put this on and just slowly go through and, yep, start saturating it sort of together. Next, we're going to take some Griff Charger Gray, and we're just going to get some of these bits that are flying off the explosion with that. We're going to take some black metal, and we're going to do the base the same way we did our Doc Ock base. This is going to go all over his base right here. And we're going to take some Dwarven Gold, and we're just going to pick out a little bit of these bolts and pieces here. Now we're just going to take some black wash. I made this up myself, and this is just going all over that metal we just did. We will paint a black rim around the base, and this guy is done. And here he is all finished up. This is a super cool miniature, great pose. The red pops, the blue looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now luckily this one isn't that much different than the one coming out in the core set. I mean, they're different, but they're similar, so you can use the same steps to do your new Spider-Man. I remember watching the Spider-Man cartoon show in the 90s when I was a kid. It was awesome, although it was weird that Aerosmith did the opening title. I don't think it was all of Aerosmith. Just some of them? It's really strange. It's an odd thing. I guess some of them were webheads, because that's what I think Spider-Man fans call themselves, webheads. It's also what the villains call Spider-Man. So it's weird that the fans call themselves that. Doesn't matter. Moving on. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the YouTube stuff, and you guys have a great day. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, shooting webs. Whoops.